Ebenezer, the book is Simplified JavaScript for Very Important Programmers, the fast track to mastering essential JavaScript concepts. So thank you very much for doing this launch video. And I was wondering if you could just take a couple minutes to talk about yourself and your book and who it's for.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having me. My name is Ebenezer. I'm the founder of newdev.io, a learning platform for developers and a place where developers can come get together and collaborate with one another. I'm also a software engineer, someone who has written JavaScript for about 10 years now. I started writing code in 2013, and it's been an interesting journey for me. I've come across so many challenges with writing code because being a self-taught developer. I know exactly what it's like for someone who's trying to write code and trying to look for resources and books on the internet, or trying to buy books, trying to watch videos and all of that. I've also interacted a lot with the developer communities. I worked a lot with developer communities. I started the bootcamp in 2017. After that, I've worked with different developer bootcamps. I've worked with different developer communities, AI Saturday, the Data Science Nigeria, and so many other developer communities I worked with. And I understand the pain of developers firsthand when trying to learn. I know what it's like for people who are trying to learn JavaScript, and the explanations are just convoluted. The explanations are just too complex to understand. And that's something I address in my book, Simplified JavaScript for Very Important Programmers. And I named it for very important programmers because I see everyone who is reading my book as one very important, as a very important programmer. So being a very important programmer, you who are reading my book, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to start beating around the bush. I'll go straight to the point and I'll use the simplest of terms. Just think about it when you're talking to someone very important, or someone, who has a high status in the society. You're not going to start bragging to the person that you've got all of this knowledge. And that's the idea I used to write this book. I'm not going to start pretending like I'm someone complex. I use the simplest of terms. I go straight to the point. Use relatable examples. I'm not trying to prove to you that I'm Albert Einstein. So I make that's why it's called Simplified JavaScript. I've broken down the most complex parts of JavaScript into the simplest of terms. And that's exactly what we have with this book. And I'm confident that this is the ultimate solution for everyone who's trying to learn JavaScript.
Thank you very much for that great introduction to yourself and to your book. It is a really great idea for a book, and it is a really great book for anybody who's getting started in JavaScript. So thank you very much, Ebenezer, for doing this launch video.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thanks very much.